The station where our veterans' voices are heard. MBR Talk.
Hey folks, thanks for tuning in. You're giving veterans a voice today. Powered by Work Simple, where we simplify your mission.
Find us on the web at mbradio.com. Welcome to TruckerMouth, the podcast that gives you real insight into the trucking industry while providing a platform for your voice to be heard. Whether you're behind the wheel, managing logistics, or just passionate about the industry, this is the place to build confidence, share experiences, and stay informed. Join us as we tackle the challenges, celebrate the wins, and drive forward together.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the TruckerMouth show. Now it's back on the road with TruckerMouth. I'm sorry I took a break from sorry to all my followers there. I took a break and I tried to enhance my show and enlarge my show, but it didn't work, and I'm back here by myself. But I'm gonna blow it up. We're back on the road. I'm TruckerMouth. And let's get going. Okay, today I'm going to discuss something that's in the news every day. The Strait of Hormuz. Okay? Now, I know everyone's tired of hearing about it. But, I mean, it's you hear the trucker here, we're back on the road with TruckerMouth. We talk about issues in transportation, not just trucking. We talk, if it's by rail, by truck, by plane or by ship, it's transportation. And TruckerMouth talks about it. So here, this Strait of Hormuz is everyone knows that Iran controlling it pretty much. How is this Ali Khamenei messing with the whole world's economy with this Strait of Hormuz? The Strait of Hormuz is 104 miles long. It connects the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman. That reminds me, did anyone ever meet an Oman in it? No, neither I. Anyway, it's a little country to the south. To north and west, you got Iran controlling it. And at this narrowest point, it's 21 miles wide. And Oman and Iran control both their international waters come together. And actually, the Oman side is deep enough and navigable enough to what the hell is that? To get through, but because of Iran and the political imperfections of it, they're pretty much scared to do it. So Iran pretty much controlling the damn Strait of Hormuz, which a fifth of our nations, or the countries, not the country, the world's oil comes through there every day. Okay? So when he's messing with that strait, he's messing with the whole damn world's economy. How's he doing it? TruckerMouth don't like him. He's putting a hammer down on him. And I'll tell you what, how we letting this one guy, incidentally, they say that he's voted in. You mean to tell me you're going to tell me that Iran has a democracy where they let people vote somebody in? Bullshit. They vote all they want, and they're saying here's who we elect. And it's also governed by religious parties also. But I mean, he's messing with the whole world's freaking economy here. And now again, talks are done, and we're at war again. And the reason we're at war with Iran is because they want to develop nuclear weapons, and we ain't having it. I mean, that's just what it is. We ain't having that. And we can't, because they'll bomb their people next to them that don't like them, probably Israel, and then they'll make a big one up and send it over here because they don't care. They don't even believe in our God. They got a different God than we got. So, I'm really upset about this. I don't know how the whole world can sit back and let this guy do this. Because no one else could. No one else could do it. The seagoing vessels, while they're in United States waters are governed by the Coast Guard. Okay, and Coast Guard is part of DHS, Department of Home Security. While they're in the waters around the country, after they get out of United States waters, they're governed by the International Maritime Organization, and that's what it is. But I just think, how this guy can go around doing what he's doing to the whole world, and how we letting them do this. No one else will get away with this. How's he? This Ali Khamenei, what a jokester. He's a tyrant, man, and he's not going to stop. He wants to be another dictator, rule the whole world. And it just seems that there should be ways to. I know they put sanctions on him. But it ain't enough. We need to get this done. And then they're also talking about giving him millions of dollars and this and that. What, you're going to compensate him for being an asshole, right? No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. And they need to do something. Get him out of there. I don't know why we can go in other countries and extract their rulers, their dictators. Why can't we do that to Iran? So I guess because of the oil, they're afraid what'll happen. Just no one else will get away with this. Someone messing with the whole world's economy, and there's got to be something done about it. So yeah, I mean, there's got to be a way that we can do something with this. I mean, sanctions ain't enough for this guy. They want to compensate him for what he's doing, and it just ain't right. So he needs to go. And with that, I'm going to go to a commercial. And then when we come back from the commercial, it's going to be a segment I have called Local Yokels, where TruckerMouth comments on things around his area, and he wants to do shout outs on. So we're going to break for a commercial real quick.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey, from the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana, to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop, and his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's the light. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, stand on the front line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, pay the ultimate price. Oh.
everybody. Welcome back to Back on the Road with TruckerMouth. I'm TruckerMouth. And now, see, I do a statement. I do a show or segment in my show called Local Yokels. Local Yokel is a segment I do on my program when I started this new show back up. And it talks about issues around my area. And issues it concern me as an American. And a big one that concerns me is there was a state trooper killed on July 1st. Okay, he was a 20-year veteran of the state police of Pennsylvania State Police. He was killed while doing a DOT inspection. See, this is what TruckerMouth's commenting on this. And also it's tragic, okay? He was killed while doing a vehicle inspection on the shoulder of the road in I-81 in Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania. Okay, so basically what they do is they pull a truck over and they look at the log book and they start messing around. They might be looking at the brakes or something. Well, anyway, he was killed by an erratic driver, okay, driving erratic, and he was a illegal immigrant, okay? He was here on the Pro-Lee program, and he obtained a CDL somehow. Now, I looked into things. Pro-Lees and asylum seekers are not allowed to. Some states, like Pennsylvania, which I'm in, and Massachusetts, allow them to get driver's licenses, regular driver's licenses. That's bad enough. But somehow this asshole went and got a CDL license. And he was driving erratic because of the dash cams that were in other trucks. Now, I'm not sure if the one was in the truck of his or not. And he slammed it in the back of this truck, this tractor trailer that this state trooper was doing a DOT inspection on. And, you know, it's how he obtained, he was a Haitian immigrant here on the Pro-Lee program. And that's a program, I guess, to see if you come in and see if you be good. You can apply for, you know, try to go through the steps to become a United States citizen. However, he didn't do that. He applied for a temporary. Oh, by the way, the trooper's name was Michael Porsche. Okay, Michael Pahera. I'm sorry to the family. Michael Pahera was his name, Junior. He was one killed. I didn't mention his name. That's what I should have did because that's what the show is about. Michael Pahera, he was 44 years old. And Bond, who this Michael, or wait, the name of this guy that killed him. I have it written down. It's right here. It's last name Bond. Michael Pahera. He was a Haitian immigrant. Yeah. Yeah. Haitian immigrant. Last name was Bond. I'm sorry about this. But yeah, so it's so most times when they apply for things like a driver's license and all that, they don't let them get them because it's lack of identification, and they don't like. Somehow he obtained a CDL. Now I drove truck for 24 years, and I was given a lifetime suspension on my CDL because of traffic stops, and no one offered me a passage back to getting my CDL back. Nothing like that. You're done. And I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm red, white, and blue to the bone. Okay. So how this guy did it, I don't know. But after I lost my CDL license, I was running around like a homeless person. I had a place to lay my head, but that was it. Okay, that was it. I was walking around. I was homeless. I was looking for a fake way to get a fake CDL. Anything to live. I was going to end my life. Luckily, I didn't. But how this guy obtained a CDL license, not even being a U.S. citizen, is beyond me. Yeah, it's Michael Bond, his name is. Michael Bond, he lived in Brockton, Mass. Homicide by vehicle, involuntary manslaughter, and related offenses. When that tractor trailer smashed into the back of that other trailer that was being looked at by the trooper, he was pinned under the vehicle, and it exploded. It's terrible because this guy, driving erratic to make some time up, smashed into the back of him, and that's just unacceptable. And the state of Pennsylvania, and my heart goes out to the Pajera family. It really does. I mean, as this one shows about, the guy was a great guy and all. It's just terrible. But Pennsylvania was going to lose $75 million in money for road taxes because they're tired of things happening. They need to crack down on domiciled, non-domiciled CDLs, okay? And evidently Pennsylvania's not doing a good job out near Illinois or Massachusetts. So get on this. They're only pulling me the hell over, looking through my stuff like I was a terrorist. How are these guys getting away with it? Get out of here. But yeah, it's a tragic thing. And if he didn't get his CDL license, how the hell did the state of Massachusetts give him a CDL license? It should have been stricter rules on. Yeah, like I said, he applied for a temporary program to let him stay here longer, and it was denied. And temporary protection status not granted in 2025. At that point, when his protection status was denied, at that point he became an illegal immigrant, and his CDL license should have been ripped right there and there. His CDL expired on the day of the wreck, on the day he crashed into that truck that trooper was working on. They said his license expired that day. Freaking terrible. And that's just something locally I'm shouting out on. Like I said, my heart goes out to the Michael Harris family. And I'm just at all on how these people obtain CDL licenses. But nevertheless, I'm not sure where we are with time. This is my first show back on the road here, man. It's a little rough. It'll get better. And I'm going to close out. So thanks for coming. Like I said, it's my first show. Thanks for coming. Back on the road with TruckerMouth. I'll see you next time. I'm out here. I'll pick you up. We're at the end of the road. Have a safe day. Drivers, park your trucks in safe areas. Don't park in precarious areas like TruckerMouth did. You'll lose time. You won't sleep good. All that. Remember, take care of your lot lizards. They're working hard to make things better for you out there. I'm TruckerMouth. And I'll see you next time. Back on the road with TruckerMouth.
Hi, I'm Beaker with Military Broadcast Radio TV. We're your virtual MWR, bringing veterans radio, podcasts, gaming, animation, 3D printing, and a community that never leaves you behind. Download our Roku or mobile app today.
Wisdom to share if you listen this week, so pull up a chair and stay for a spell. We're heading down a trail where good stories dwell.